So you think makeup is your ally? You merely play in makeup. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the world without makeup until I was already a woman. By then, it was only blending to me. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
So to get started on the beauty side, we're going to start off with the NYX White Eye Base and put this all over the eye to the brow bone. And then moving on to a crease color, any color closer to your skin tone will do for this. I'm just using a lighter brown and just blending that out to my brow highlight, all using matte cream colors. Then taking a small pencil brush and a dark brown, I'm going to be placing this through the crease, creating a cat eye shape, and then going in and blending that out. And just going back and deepening it up, back and forth between deepening it and blending it until we get the correct look that we want. The key to this is blending and then putting those deeper colors back in so you don't blend away too much. And you still have the deepness in the corner. While keeping the cat eye shape, of course. Then you're just going to want to mix the color you used in the crease, any darker brown shade, and place that on the lower lash line and blend out. Then I'm going to be taking a shimmery shade on a wet brush and placing this all over the lid. And then taking just a crease brush again and blending that out to make sure that the lines are seamless. And since I'm doing a cat eye shaped with the shadow, I definitely want to do the cat eye with my liner. And I wanted to make this more dramatic. This eye makeup is more of like an everyday wear type of eye makeup. Next, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Wicked Lash in 03 Tease and popping those babies on. And then we're going to start with the Bane portion of the tutorial. I like to go in with a white pencil and just kind of sketch out what I'm going to be doing. Just gives me more of an idea of what I want to keep dark, what I want to keep light, what I don't want to put any color over, things like that. And it's also nice you can kind of erase this. If you use a nude shade or a nude pencil, that'll work too. However, I've seen that the nude shades are harder to see on my skin tone, so I'd rather use white. Then I just used a mix of white and black water activated paints to create the perfect gray shade. And I also go back in later and kind of lighten this up. The portion on the top half I wasn't very happy with at the end, as you'll see, so I kind of revamped it and did a little bit different towards the end. You just want to kind of go in and all the places on the mask that don't have the major detail, that are just the gray color, you want to go in and fill in those areas first. And for this side, it had the two tubes running down the side of the mask for the inspiration picture. So I wanted to make those a little darker, but as I said, I go back later and change the whole top part of the mask completely. So if you like this, you can definitely keep it like this or revamp it, make it a little bit different to your own liking. I completely change it towards the end, as you guys will see later. And I was using about 4 inspiration pictures for this look. I couldn't make up my mind. And for this look, you want to kind of give it that definition, you want to go back in with your dark colors and your light colors to do the shadows and the highlighting to make everything come together in the end as best as you can. And I really like to outline the whole entire mask in black. I think it makes it look very seamless and perfect. With a small detailing brush, you just want to go in and kind of get all those tiny little details. And then just going back in and kind of highlighting different areas of the mask that need to be highlighted. And I spent so much time on this top portion, I just wasn't happy with it, and that's why it's changed in the very end, but I'll show you guys how I do that later. I did go back and forth between a liquid eyeliner pencil or pen and the water activated paints also. Here I'm just kind of taking a gray shadow and filling in these areas. I didn't like that it wasn't super pigmented, so I ended up mixing again with the water paints just to make it a little bit of a lighter gray and go back in and fill in those areas. Now here I went in with the blue, this is the NYX liner in royal blue, I believe, I'm not 100% for sure, because one of the inspiration pictures I was going off of had these blue tubing instead of the dark gray tubing, and I thought that'd be cool, but once I got it on, I did not like this either. So this is kind of two options on how to do Bane's mask. Then again, just go in and fill in the other spaces where there's no detail or no major detail that need to be filled in before you can put in the other tubes of the mask. And fill in the areas between the tubes you already put on. Then I just wanted to go back in and outline those in the black again, the different tubes. And then just creating a couple more tubes. I kind of had to go back in and fix that too because it came down a little too low on one side compared to the other. And then just filling in the one tube I completely forgot to fill in before I outlined it in black. Then again, just doing the blue tubes on the bottom. And then just kind of creating these shadows and highlights on the tubes also. And then on the one picture I was looking at, it kind of had like a boxed off area where the tubes came down to connect. So I just kind of wanted to create a little bit of that. And then going into the tubes and creating a little bit of dimension where the tubes bent and shading those out. Now coming up the next clip, I changed this because I was not happy with the way the blue was or the top of the mask. As you guys can see, I changed the top of the mask. I completely painted it gray, did the black lines, and then the white highlights across. I just wasn't happy with what I had. And down on the nose and the chin area, just where the blue was, I put white over top with black. Little slight detailing, as you guys can see, just kind of like creating little hash marks almost. And just highlighted a few other areas. I just wasn't happy with that, so I wanted to make it completely, I wanted to make myself satisfied. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is like a beginner's Bane mask tutorial. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to subscribe. Thanks.